leading the way with breaking news.
A search on the ground and in the air for the gunman who shot 5 people on the highway in rural Kentucky over the weekend. Thanks for joining us here at 4 o'clock. I'm Cherie Palello.
And I'm Ashley Kirkland. All of this happening south of Lexington in Laurel County, and crews have been focusing their search near London, Kentucky along I-75 close to the Daniel Boone Forest. They're looking for Joseph Couch, who's wanted in the shooting. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes is live near the search with the very latest update from police on that manhunt. Todd?
Yeah, Ashley and Cherie, it is an intensive manhunt. The situation still evolving by the minute. A lot of communication being shared from the sky to the ground, and all those search teams trying to find out where Joseph Couch is. Police say their goal is to keep steady pressure on the 32-year-old, hoping that he decides to surrender. That would be the ultimate goal at this point. There are now rewards totaling some $15,000 for information leading to the arrest of Joseph Couch. Police believe that he used an AR-style assault rifle to shoot at cars that were zooming along I-75 on Saturday night, about 45 minutes north of Kentucky's border with Tennessee. Investigators think Couch opened fire from 3 different perches along a ridge that looks down on the interstate. They say while it appears to have been a planned attack, none of the travelers who were hit by bullets was specifically targeted. Police say 5 shooting victims have been treated at various hospitals. They're all expected to be okay. Here's what Kentucky State Patrol Trooper Scotty Pennington said a short time ago about the search for Couch, which is taking place in extremely rugged terrain.
It's not like going over to this business and looking for somebody in there. It's not like going to a football field and trying to find somebody behind the bleachers. We are in the Daniel Boone National Forest, and this is thousands and thousands of acres. And I stated last night, it's kind of like a jungle. Well, it is like a jungle. And we have cliff beds, we have sinkholes, we have caves, we have culverts that go under the interstate.
Yeah, thousands of acres to search. It is a painstaking process based on what we heard this afternoon. Now, investigators here in Laurel County, they filed attempted murder charges against Joseph Couch, and according to an affidavit in support of those charges, Couch texted a woman shortly before bullets started raining down on cars on I-75. In one of those texts, Couch wrote the following: "I'm going to kill a lot of people. Well, at least try." And then he sent another text saying, "I'll kill myself afterward." So new developments here coming out of London, Kentucky at this hour. For now, reporting live here in Laurel County, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Now, Todd, did police give any indication how long they plan to keep looking for Joseph Couch?
Yeah, bottom line, until they find him, Ashley. That's what they were indicating today. That's the message at this point. They hope that he does not have access to food and water, you know, those things, the basic necessities of life. And without access to those things, their hope is that with that steady pressure and continuing to kind of tighten the grid that where they think he might be, that he will eventually walk out of the woods and surrender. Ashley?
Todd Dykes reporting live for us. Thanks so much, Todd.
And all those neighbors, they're hoping this happens sooner rather than later to get a little bit of a mental break.